Okay.
Oh wait, we have to be closer. We need to be closer. Okay.
Awesome. Cool.
Oh my gosh, everybody, we're live.
Hi everyone. Welcome to our very first Sit&SIP.
Yes.
So exciting.
So exciting. We'll give it a second for some people to jump on. Yay. Okay, people are coming.
Of course, my mom. Hey, Mom. I knew that was going to happen.
She's just your fan.
Oh, my mom is my fan.
That's good. If you guys are watching, just give us like a thumbs up or something to let us know that
more people are joining. It takes a
Yay!
couple minutes
Hi,
to get
Laura.
everyone on.
Yes.
All right.
Should we do it?
I think we should jump into
Okay.
it. Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to our very first Sit&SIP. This is very exciting for us.
Yes.
So we're actually filming from both of our accounts. So for those people that don't know me, I'm Erica. I'm a stylist at Salon U Chicago.
And I'm Jacqueline, and I'm a stylist at Salon U Chicago.
I feel like a newscaster right now.
I know.
This is really fun. Okay.
A newscaster with a fluffy pen.
You would on
That's
that
fine.
pen. Okay. All right.
But yes, we are at Salon U right now.
Yes.
So that is where we are.
So, and as stylists, we get a ton of questions about color and product, styling tips and tricks. So we just thought it would be fun to answer those questions during happy hour.
Yes.
Because we love wine, you know?
We love wine, and we have some. So,
cheers.
Before we get started, let's do a little cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to everybody watching.
And our first Sit&SIP. I can't say
It's kind of hard to say.
It is. It's a mouthful. Okay. Well, you've got number one.
Yes. Okay. So a couple weeks ago, I asked my followers what types of questions they wanted to hear. Different types of content. So the first question that I got was, what are the best products for fine textured hair that will hold style and not fall? Do you want to take it away?
Sure. Okay. Well, let's see. What do you want to? You want to do this one first?
I guess we'll do SIT&SIP first. So SIT&SIP is a product by Kerastase. It's awesome because it is a mousse, but unlike most, so nice. Unlike most mousse, it's not like sticky. It's not really meant for like hold. It's actually meant to plump up the cuticle and make your hair feel denser.
So like a lip plumper, and this is like your hair plumper.
Yes.
Super weightless, one of my all-time favorites. Leaves no like crispy, like mousse sort of feeling residue. Just very, very lightweight. Great for hold and body. That's a good one.
Yes. Yes. Do you have any of your favorites for fine textured
Well, for fine textured hair, I mean, I was gonna go with one of those because I'm gonna touch on that later.
Okay. So then another great one is Maximista by Orbay. It is a spray that I like to spray. I actually do use this product, so I spray it directly onto my roots when my hair is damp before I blow dry, and then I'll comb it through. It does have, so it is a thickening agent, so it does have a little bit of alcohol in it. Products with alcohol you want to keep off your fragile ends. We're both blonde, so we know a lot about that.
We know about fragile ends, so
that's why I spray it on my roots and then comb it through. So a little bit does get down the mid shaft, but not directly on the ends.
Yeah. So great one just to spritz all over. Also, it gives it a little bit of hold. So that's a great one too.
Cool. All right, moving on.
Yes.
What are the best hair masks and how often should you use them?
It's a good one. So my personal favorite, which isn't technically a mask, it's a spray treatment that you can use at home. So this is the Bright Blonde treatment from Orbay. This actually has, for my blondes out there, it has like a tint of purple to it. So it's going to neutralize any yellowness, any brassiness. Basically, purple is the opposite of yellow, so when you put them on top of each other, it neutralizes. So this is going to repair, strengthen your ends, also refresh your blonde, keeps it nice and bright, which we all want. So this one, again, you just kind of wring your hair out while you're in the shower, spray it on, work it through with your hands, let it sit while you wash your face and all that fun stuff.
Hang out.
And then, hang out in the shower, avoid people, it's fine. And and then rinse it out, and yeah.
So you don't need a conditioner when you use that, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't need.
I never
one.
do, but
No.
I just didn't know if you're like layering all the violet conditioners, all the violet treatments.
I love all the violet.
Yes.
I
Yes, you
love
do.
it all, so it's fine.
Okay, so my favorite one is the Olaplex number 3. Oh, I'm dropping products over here. Is the Olaplex number 3. If you guys know anything about Olaplex, it is part of a whole treatment. Number 1 and number 2 are in salon treatments, I guess. And then number 3 is actually the take home. And I use this once a week. It's amazing. They say to use it a minimum of 10 minutes, but I sleep in mine and go to the gym the next morning, and then I'll wash it out when I get home. But so it is a pre-shampoo treatment. So you're going to just get in the shower, wet your hair down, essentially, towel dry really well, and then you're gonna put this on, comb it through, clip it up, minimum of 10 minutes, like I said, or a full 24 hours, you know? Longer the better with this stuff, I'm telling you.
Well, and that one you can't proteinize.
Oh yes, you can.
Is that how you say it?
I don't think so, but I don't know what the correct word is for that. Yes, so do you want to touch on that?
Yeah, so some products that are reparative and strengthening, they're rebuilding that keratin protein in your hair. So the more you use it, you can actually add too much protein.
Too much protein.
And then it can be cause it to become dry and sort of like break off.
Yes.
Which is kind of the opposite of the purpose. So this one is not like that. You can, like she said, you can leave it on as long as you want, and you'll just see all the benefits. No.
Well, and another thing that I love about this is this actually goes in and it repairs broken bonds in the hair. So some products will just lay on top and make everything look really nice and shiny, but it's actually not doing anything to the interior of the cuticle. This will go in and rebuild all of these broken bonds. And another great thing about it is if once they're rebuilt, if you stop using the product, they're not gonna break. And a lot of products, like, you'll have to keep using it for it to keep working. But once it builds the bonds, you're good. The only reason they'll break is if you do the damage.
Right. So don't do the damage.
So don't do the damage.
Yeah.
I actually, last year when I was like platinum blonde, I used this to the point where my hair was so healthy that I didn't know what to do with it. So I had to stop using it because my hair was so slippery. So it really does work. I do love this product.
Yes, that's a good one.
Oh, and just real quick,
yeah.
if you're looking for a mask to do, like, you feel like your hair's super dry and brittle, I would suggest moving to a more moisturizing shampoo and conditioner versus a mask. I just think that's just more beneficial. So the Atlantis by R&Co, I know I've told all of you guys about it so many times, but I really do love it. It really does work. So. And
the Kerastase Magistral, that one's really good. Yeah, you just kind of have to prioritize what your hair needs the most and grab a product that's geared towards that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So the next question is, how often should you be washing your hair? So
that's a lot.
This is such a big topic in our industry right now. I feel like all the classes that we take, all the product knowledge classes, they are telling us, something totally different than we thought, a couple months ago.
Yeah, so, I mean, this whole like dry shampoo kick, all of that is great, but there is a point where you gotta wash your hair.
You need to start washing your hair.
So I would say, typically I wash my hair 2, maybe 3 times a week. You're similar?
So I was one of those that was like glued to my dry shampoo. I was only washing my hair like once a week for a very long time, but too long. But one of our product reps told us that that it actually starts like choking out the cuticle, and you can either start losing hair or your hair just will stop growing because there's no room. It's not a good area for it. It's not healthy.
Yeah, because once you like have all that dry shampoo up there, you have all your like body oils.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on up there, and once that your hair follicle is suffocated,
Yeah,
it's
suffocated.
done.
That's the word I was looking for.
So like where maybe 3 strands would grow, you have 1. So if you're noticing thinning or things like that, definitely take note of how many times you're shampooing, and you may need to up that. Just kind of while we're on that topic, personally what I like to do is use a clarifying shampoo once a week. So clarifying does just that. It clarifies your scalp, removes scalp buildup, product buildup. For blondes, it helps remove any water, mineral deposits, things like that. So then, you'll shampoo with that. And then when you do use like a violet conditioner or treatment or something like that, it can really soak in and penetrate your hair, and you'll see the most benefits from that. Oh my gosh, Laura and your rose gold. Rose gold, that's
a tricky one.
That's a tricky one. Personally, so this is kind of off salon.
Oh, right, let's do it.
But so I've been seeing some girls use this color rose gold spray from Kristen S.
Oh,
Lauren
that's Lauren
Conrad's stylist. And apparently you can get this spray at Target or whatever. You spray it on in the shower. It just affects the blonde pieces, and it's very semi-permanent. So if you're thinking about trying a fun color, personally, I would go that way. You've done the pink.
I was down the rose gold path all last summer, and it was definitely a journey. Something to know about being rose gold is the gloss is only gonna last like 3 weeks tops. I was coloring my hair, and it was a semi-permanent gloss, so it wasn't really doing any damage, but I was having to do that every 3 weeks. I mean, sometimes two.
And then when you wanted it to officially leave your hair,
then it was a struggle. Lots of foils, lots of lightener.
And the tricky thing about that fashion color is that it fades quickly, but to totally get it gone and out of your hair, it takes highlighting. It takes time and color. And
do you know why? Do you know the reason why? Well, I know why for like red. So obviously like rose, pink. It's because the red molecule is the biggest, so it's easy to get in, but it's like hard to escape. So there's a little color theory for you.
It's just a big guy.
So I mean, if you're gonna do it, it's fun, but if you don't want to do it anymore, it's going to be a long road back to blonde, people.
Yeah. So, okay. Did you want to talk about dry shampoo then? Did you want to show them that one? Or are we doing that later?
Yeah, I think we're doing that for the gym question.
Cool.
But for those that are wondering how often I do shampoo my hair now, I would say 3 to 4 days, 4 max.
That's what you go.
That's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
As opposed to like once a week.
Right. So you're shampooing then 2 to 3 times?
Yeah, I would say 2. Mondays and Thursdays are my shampooing days, so if you were curious. But I also love the Oblivion, the clarifying shampoo. I also use that. It works really well. I use that once a week. The other time I shampoo my hair, I use Atlantis, of course, because I love Atlantis. So, all right. So, product/tips for volume at the root.
Yeah. So this one, especially if you have thicker hair, a lot of you guys, your hair is heavy, so you're kind of doing an uphill battle if your hair is already long and thick and heavy. So with that being said, product will help. A haircut will also help. So if your hair is super long and thick, then doing some layering will help, because once your ends start to split, they're gonna tangle on each other, and it's just gonna pull itself down. So a little bit of layering will help. And if you've gotten your hair sort of thinned or weight taken out, which that's a whole other topic, but if you have some layers and you have movement and you're ready for a product to give it volume, then I would say, so you could do a mousse, yes. Mousse is still in style. It's still being used. It's not just from the 80s. I still like a mousse.
I mean, I definitely love that mousse, but a little bit goes a very long way.
So a little goes a long way.
Yes.
And that is maybe just this one. This is Orbe's Grandiose.
Yeah.
But basically start with a little, pretty much all products. Start with a little and
Yes.
you can always add.
You can always build on it, but
can
once it's in, it's there.
Yeah. So you use a little bit, you want to work it through your hands, and then the common sort of mistake is people go like this. Well, that's not going to help because that's not your root. So you've got it on your hands and you're going to go in and you're going to really like get it worked into the root because you want that product right where you need it. So mousse is a great one. We kind of already touched on the spray. So if you're not a mousse person, you could use a spray. And should I do this one too?
Yeah.
Okay. So probably you guys have heard about dry texture sprays. If you haven't, then listen up, because dry texture sprays are like if hairspray and dry shampoo had a baby. So this is going to give you that volume, that grit that you need up at the root, and sort of the pieciness to give it that fluffy texture. So definitely, Orbe's dry texture spray is
everything.
It's life. This is it.
So something to know about the dry texture spray though, for like my finer textured girls, even like my normal textured girls as well, you want to spray like up into, so you don't want to be here, that's too close, but you want to spray like up into it. You're focusing right here. If it does get on your ends, that's totally fine, but if you spray it directly on your ends, it will weigh you down and you will not like this product. So you really need to focus on more of like the roots and mid shaft.
Yeah.
Versus spraying it directly on the ends, because that will weigh you down. This product is meant to feel gritty. It's more like second, third day hair, 4-day hair for me.
Yeah.
But
because personally, I don't like when my hair feels super, super clean.
Right. That
It's
slip,
just,
I'm not into it.
no,
I don't like it.
My hair is naturally straight and medium texture, so I need a little bit of grit. So that being said, yes, sprayed at the root. I had some more to say about that, but I don't remember.
Okay. All right. Well, we can
It'll
come back to
me.
it.
It's
All right.
fine.
Great.
It's fine.
All right. So any more? Oh, so a tip for getting volume at the root: tip your head upside down and blow dry your hair upside down when you're rough drying. That's going to give you the maximum volume at the crown.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean, it's pretty simple.
And
obviously, use product and then do it, but
yes.
yeah.
And like, do it upside down, and then when your root feels dry, I would flip back over, so then you can start to smooth your mid strands and your ends, because otherwise it may feel kind of frizzy, especially through the ends. So
yeah, yep.
That is a good one. Oh, I had a really good thing to show.
Okay.
Let me grab it.
Okay. What is it?
Some of the rollers.
Oh, all right. Well, in the meantime, while Jacqueline's grabbing something.
I didn't want to do this, but...
What are all these comments saying? People are commenting.
Oh, are they
planning
saying
on turning my
good?
commenting off, but I forgot, so.
Okay.
Yeah, they're saying good things.
So, let me get back in here.
Oh, lavender something, so don't forget to take a sip. I feel like I've taken a couple sips, so maybe Jacqueline should take a sip. We'll just take a sip together.
Okay. Okay. Velcro rollers. So these are kind of old school, but they work wonders. So these, you put in dry hair. Do not put it in wet hair, because that is not...
It's not cute.
It's not
good.
It's not a good thing. So put it in dry. You can do one...
I feel like we should get a mannequin. We should have got a mannequin now.
Well, we'll know for next time.
Okay.
Guys, this is our first time.
I know,
We're
it's a rough draft.
going with it, but okay, so you can do 1, 2, 3, 4 in this mohawk section, and that's going to give you some great lift here. It's going to give you more of like a blowout look.
Do you use rollers at home?
I went through a big phase. Obviously, I'm curling my hair more now, but Laura, maybe you remember from college. I don't know, but yes, I would use rollers, and it gives it a very voluminous, blowout look.
I'm just imagining like our back combing days when our hair was like 4 inches off of our scalp.
That's exactly when I used them.
Yes.
It
was.
But if you wear your hair straight and you really need some volume, I do highly recommend getting some of these and just playing around with them. You can put them in, eat your breakfast, do your makeup, whatever, and then
Take a lap,
Yeah.
walk around, you know.
she's exercising. I'm like, eat breakfast, have coffee. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
All right.
We got that.
So speaking of working out, that was a good transition.
We're
Right
good.
into our next
We're
question.
really good at these segues.
We're really getting.
Segues?
I don't know if that's the term, but all right. Well, okay. Moving on. Post gym hairstyles.
Maybe we shouldn't have had that sip of wine.
That's fine. We're just gonna keep moving.
Okay, so post gym hairstyles. So this was one we got. Someone asked me, and basically what to do when you've gone to the gym. Your hair is a little too dirty for a lot of dry shampoo, but you don't have time to shower and redo it before work. Personally, I think the top knot.
Top knot is the
top
go-to.
knot is still a hardcore go-to. Maybe a few years ago, you guys remember like the sock buns and things like that. Maybe don't do it as big, but I think like a trendy little top knot where everything is pretty like slicked back is a great go-to.
Yeah.
And the other one, I can't really demonstrate it, but well, you can do like a twisting. You guys are probably gonna see my extensions, so it's fine. But maybe I'll do a tutorial.
Yeah, we'll have to
We'll do a video.
Yeah.
I do have like a look like this with a little top knot bun linked in my Instagram if you want to see a tutorial on that, because that's a good one.
And for my fine textured girls, I know getting that top knot like big is like the real struggle, because I also have finer textured hair, so it is tough, but there are some like tricks that you can do. If you put your hair in like a high pony and you just slightly back comb the pony, and then just wrap it around. I wouldn't say like go crazy, because that's gonna create breakage and you don't want to damage those ends. But if you're doing it lightly just to kind of plump up the pony and then you just wrap it around, that's how I get my top knots to even look like they're supposed to be a bun. Because without it, they would be like miniature.
Yeah,
babies.
you have to do a little bit of a back comb, and that's fine.
Throw some dry texture in there and then you'll be good to go.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, another thing about going back to dry shampoo. So, when you spray the dry shampoo in, you need to work it in like it's shampoo. So don't just like spray it and be like, okay, we're good, I'm ready to go. So you actually need to activate it with your fingers. So spray it in and then right away just start massaging it into your scalp. I normally wait like a minute or so and then just brush it through, and that's really gonna keep.
Yeah, especially with that one too.
Yeah, so this one like will not work without doing that. I'm sure you could get this one to work like kind of, but I feel like the holy grail of the dry shampoo secret is really working that in to really get that scalp like oil free.
Yeah. And even these two are the spray versions of dry shampoo. We do have a few that are an actual powder that kind of puff or sprinkle into your hair. Personally, I find those work really, really well when you are really greasy and or sweaty and really need that to be absorbed. It's a little more time consuming to apply, but I feel like it does a great job actually absorbing the oil.
And another thing to remember about those powder forms of dry shampoo is they are very intense. So, it's giving you like 3-day hair after like one wash basically. So just be mindful of that.
See, I feel like it leaves it like uber clean.
Oh my God, I don't at all.
Oh.
I feel like I can't move my hair when I put those in.
Really?
Like not in a bad way, but
like the Bumble and Bumble Preda powder?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, that's like all the texture, all the
Interesting.
Oh my gosh, my hair like does not move. It looks great, but it doesn't move.
But also on that note is not everyone uses the same shampoo, so you will probably not use the same dry shampoo.
Yeah.
So what I may love, like we just discussed, Erica doesn't care for, and maybe vice versa. So
R&Co also has a dry shampoo paste, which is really, so it's like a paste, and you work it in your hands like this, emulsify it, and then put it in your scalp. How do you feel about that one?
It's not my favorite.
It's not your favorite. So I don't mind it, but I have to wash my hair the day after.
Right, and that's probably, oh my gosh, Dina, you're so cute, thank you. I don't mind it, but I also don't I don't want to wash it the next day.
Oh, same.
So.
That's why I don't use it.
Okay.
4 days here. 4 days.
She loves
always.
Okay.
All right, so
we-
dry shampoo. I think we touched enough on
Yes.
that. Things to know when you're buying your new blow dryer. I feel like this is like your favorite topic lately. You've
I've
really been on the blow drying
I've been on the
education, I would say.
It's an important topic. So
Yes,
this
it
was
is.
this was a great
Sure is.
question I got, and I think it's very useful. So good coupon products. Laura, anything with like a purple or violet tint shampoo or conditioner, I highly recommend a conditioner if you're new to the purple product world. That's going to be not as intense and just refresh and brighten your blonde the most easily. Okay, so blow dryers. This is actually the same one I have at home. I think when you are buying a blow dryer, the biggest thing to note is like heaviness. If some of you guys have a ton of hair and it's curly or coarse and you are spending a ton of time blow drying, you know, you don't want to make your life harder. Don't make it harder. Get a blow dryer that is powerful but lightweight. You can go to Ulta, you can pick them up, you can test them out, because like this one, not gonna lie, it's a little bit heavier, but my hair doesn't take a lot of time or effort to blow dry. So if you are blow drying your hair a lot and you have tough hair to blow dry, invest in something nice or high quality so you will make your life easier. On that note, the nozzle.
Oh my God.
The nozzle.
Everyone use a nozzle so I don't have to hear about this ever again.
Please use the nozzle, because if you are using it without this is so extremely hot that if you are noticing breakage up here or around your face or whatever, it's because this is way too hot. Like this is worse than using your flat iron every single day. So put on your nozzle.
Well, and when you don't have the nozzle on, it's just like blasting your hair everywhere.
Yes.
It's not really, so you need this for, of course, control, but also like direction. You need the air to go somewhere, not just everywhere.
Because if your hair is blowing everywhere, your hair cuticle is like,
it's puffing up like a pine tree.
Yeah, so if you are frizzy, it's probably because you are not using your nozzle.
Yes.
Because you want it to direct in the way that your hair is going.
Yes.
So down or whatever. But if you threw this away, because I hear that a lot, if you threw it away because you're like, I don't know what this is for, I'm going to toss it. Go to Amazon and find one that will be a replacement, or treat yourself to a new blow dryer. So those are my biggest things. Please use the nozzle, everyone. And you have like your speed, power button, and temperatures. So it's really good to have both. Cool air is going to help seal and add shine to your hair, whereas obviously you need some of the heat if you are smoothing out curl and frizz. So moral of the story, please use your nozzle.
Use the nozzle.
Yes.
Very important.
Very important.
All right. We're out of questions.
Those are the main things.
Does anybody have any questions they just want to ask us, like I feel like we flew through that. I feel like that went by a lot faster than
Well, it's been a half hour.
Oh,
so,
I guess we're good then.
Yeah.
Any last minute questions,
Yes,
anyone?
everyone, please get your nozzle. I love that.
My mom just gave us a thumbs up. Thanks, Mom.
Fabulous. Whether you are a client here or not, if you're in the area and you do need product or whatever, mention this video and you get a little discount.
Yeah.
Or
what was it, like 25% off like 4 products?
yes.
Yes.
Or a free Kerastase in salon treatment.
Yes.
So either or, whatever you're in the market for. But yeah, I don't know. Does anyone have any other questions?
I think this is the end.
This is the end of the road. Okay.
So, well, this was fun.
This was very fun.
It was a lot less scary than I thought. I was slightly freaking out about it, but
a little nervous.
I survived.
Wine helps.
Wine definitely does help. Yeah, so if you want to ask us any more questions, definitely direct message us. Make sure you follow both of our accounts.
Yes.
Mine is at Erica Chicago Hair. That's with a C and a K. And then also follow our salon at Salon U Chicago. We're always posting everybody else's pictures, so you can also, like, everyone can see what everyone else is doing here too.
Yeah.
We have a ton of great stylists. So
Did you say my Instagram?
no,
Sorry, I was
because I don't
reading
know
that.
yours.
Okay.
Well, I do, but I don't know how. You have like all the C's, all the Q's.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, okay, so I got one question real quick. So, Jessica, on that note, so it could be a couple things. Toners will neutralize brassiness, yellow, all that bad stuff. If you notice you wash it and right away it kind of falls out and looks brassy again, then I would double check your shampoo, make sure it's color safe, sulfate free. The other thing kind of gets into color theory, which we will probably talk about that maybe next time.
I think we'll do a whole color theory segment.
Because there's a lot of like science and things behind it, but color theory, basically you're probably not being lifted high enough when she does your highlights. So when that toner washes off, you're left just with what the raw highlight looks like, and it was probably not quite blonde enough. But again, I don't know.
Yeah, she says that she uses the John Frieda blonde shampoo.
Okay.
Is there something that she should use that's better? Again, really quick for my people, we also have her phone going.
Yes.
So if you're wondering where these questions are coming from, they're coming from her phone.
Yes. So I have used that one. I do not mind it. I will say
I've never used it.
the shampoo I don't love. I think a conditioner is better. I love the Orbe Bright Blonde conditioner. I know it's a little higher priced, but totally worth it. R&Co's Sunset Boulevard conditioner is also great. Joico's conditioner is also great.
So would you not recommend using a purple shampoo at all?
So my thing with purple shampoo is some of them are, if you squirt it in your hand, it is purple, like dark
Oh my
purple.
God, I feel like that's the best though.
Personally, I feel like it can deposit too much at times, and then it almost dulls your blonde.
You can definitely overuse
Yes.
it. I mean, there was a phase where my hair was like silver, not on purpose, just because I was obsessed with purple shampoo and I was afraid of seeing any like sort of gold tone. So
Yeah.
you can definitely overuse it.
Yes, and it almost, for me, like darkens it in a sense. So that's why I like a conditioner better. So if your salon maybe doesn't have a purple shampoo or whatever, go to Ulta, Sephora, go to the salon section of the store and, ask the girl for maybe a recommendation there.
But if you're really trying to beat the brass, like I always recommend using a very pigmented shampoo. I mean, don't use it every day. I would say use it like once a week or once every 2 weeks, because that it will definitely take all the brass away. But even like at Ulta, I don't know, does Ulta sell Joico?
I think they have Joico.
Because I've used Joico, I've used Matrix. Those are very, very pigmented shampoos that work if you're looking for something other than Orbe and R&Co. But don't. Just come here and buy it because they're great.
And I mean, just talk to your stylist. I mean, maybe maybe there's just a miscommunication or something, and you just got to talk it out,
Yeah.
We
Have
would
some therapy.
Therapy, yes.
Is that what we were saying last week?
Therapy happy hour. So chat with your stylist and investigate purple shampoos and conditioners.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, you have to tag yourself.
Oh yeah. For all of Erica's people, my Instagram is at Jacqueline, JACQUELINE Clark Beauty. So
Is that how you
Jacqueline.
pronounce it? Or were you just pronouncing that to spell it that way?
What?
You really enunciated the Q in there.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
Clark Beauty. So
Hey, you learned something new.
that's right. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I think, so again, follow our salon at Salon U Chicago. I'm at Erica Chicago Hair. Yes, that's what it is.
So, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Glad you guys could join us.
So depending on the feedback that we're going to get, we are going to try to do this again. What are we thinking? Like not next Monday, the following Monday?
Yeah, maybe
So
every
2
2
Mondays.
weeks or
Yeah, every
something.
2 weeks. We're kind of wanting to, like we said earlier, talking about more of like a color theory, giving you reasons why certain things happen that you probably wouldn't know without talking to a stylist. So if you have any questions related to that, definitely direct message us, and we will try to help you out.
Yes. Okay, guys.
All right, well, thank you for tuning in.
Oh, let's do a
Bye.
last cheers.
Cheers.
Yay. Okay, bye.
How do I save it? Do I hit
I'm gonna go. And like
Is that gonna save it?
it should.